What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we're going over one of the decks that actually did pretty well at Florida Regionals, but it unfortunately did not make a top 8 appearance, and that is Speed Darkrai Evital. And today we're actually looking at a mids list. Shout out to him for giving me the list and hooking me up. If you don't know, he actually made top 4 last year at Arkansas States with Evital, so actually he's a really... he's done very well with Evital over the years, and he's still proving it. He's still proving it now. I mean, it's not Evital anymore, but it's Darkrai. I mean, you still have Darkrai in Evital, but I mean, whatever. Either way, it's gonna be Speed Darkrai Evital. Like I said, it's a mids list, and let's go over it. So, in this list, you kind of have 2 attackers, and the way I want to look at it is your early attacker is going to be this Darkrai EX. It has 180 HP, and it has the ability Dark Cloak, probably one of the best abilities in a long time. Each of your Pokemon that has a Dark Energy attached to it has no retreat cost. That means, they don't need an energy to retreat, which is great. So, you attach this to Keldeo, it can rush in, retreat, and you're good to go. If you notice, there's no Flowstones in the list. It only plays Dark Energies. I think I might say that I was looking for a Flowstone, but I definitely don't play Flowstones. I apologize for that if I said that. But I mean, if you put a Dark Energy in Keldeo, you got free retreat. Darkrai on any Pokemon, they have free retreat, which is pretty cool. Now, your attack is going to be Night Spear. It's going to do 90 and 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This has been one of the strongest attacks in the game for a very, very long time. Like, 90-30 is nothing to laugh about. I mean, you can, do some cool trick with, lasers and maybe Verbank and Muscle Bands. You can take, 4 prizes in 2 turns. But you're going to notice this list doesn't play lasers and Verbank. It plays, really fast Darkrai. The whole point is you want to get a turn 1 Night Spear. Yeah, turn 1 Night Spear for 3 energies. That might seem impossible, but I promise it's so easy to do. So there we go. That's going to be your early attacker. Maybe. I'm 90% sure how to play this deck, but we're still going to go. I'm not going to say this is the best way, but this is how I would look at it. So early game, you want to use Night Spear, and then later on, you're going to use this other Darkrai. Not for the Dark Hit attack, for the Dark Pulse. This attack does 20 more damage for each Dark Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Now, like I said earlier, Night Spear does 90 and 30. And since you don't play Verbank and lasers and all that good stuff, what you can do late game is just send it this Darkrai. It probably take 4 prizes. Knockout. You've been spreading that damage around pretty easily with this Darkrai doing 90 and 30. And then you come up, use Dark Pulse. You can take out any EX Pokemon with this combination. That's why the deck is so strong. Now, the deck plays 2 Baby Evital for Oblivion. You do 30 damage. You attach a Dark Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Really good attack. We've seen this multiple times over and over again. It's good in standard, good in expanded. It's going to keep on being good forever. I mean, just accelerating energies is always good, especially against Toad. In non-EX decks, you can use Darkness Blade, or maybe EX hate decks, maybe like a Suicune or not a Jolteon. You can't knock out a Jolteon, but Regice, Suicune, Sigilyph, you can take a knockout with Darkness Blade. 1 Evital EX, I mean, Evo is still a really, really great attack. You only play 1. But if your opponent goes crazy with something and knocks you out, you can respond with this Evital. So that's always good. White Cyclone's good as well, but you're definitely more using it for Evital if your opponent goes crazy, loads a lot of energies up, then take a knockout. Alright, play 2 Shaman for setup and 1 Keldeo. For the Russian attack, you're not really going to use Secret Sword. You're just going to switch from your bench to your active. Pretty standard stuff that we've seen before. But, like I said, your main attacker are these 2 Darkrai's. Alright, so we play 3 Acrobike. Look at top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, and discard the other. Now, like I said, he's not playing lasers in his list. He opted to go for a really, really fast version with bikes. And, Max Elixir and Patch is kind of standard now. But with this, he could play Dimension Valley, or Reverse Valley to do 10 more damage. And the Fighting Fear Belt, you do 10 more damage and have 40 more HP. It's pretty great. And now your Darkrai's have 220 instead of 180. They're going to be so hard to knock out. 2 Battle Compressor, discard Dark Energies, discard your supporter cards, whatever you need to. 4 Dark Patches, we're trying to go for a turn with Darkrai, and 4 Max Elixir. I go with both these cards, just in case you don't know. Dark Patch, attach a big Dark Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Dark Pokemon. So only your Dark Pokemon, which is, the majority of your Pokemon, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 6, or if we're doing the other way, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10. So you're pretty good at getting Dark Pokemon on the bench. 1 Dowsing Machine. Now, I know a lot of people were like, Dallas Machine, that should be a computer search. But in this deck, he wants to use Dallas Machine, and I actually do agree with this, to get back your Dark Patches, get back a Dark Max Elixir, get back a Reverse Valley, get back a Fighting Fury Belt. Whatever you need, you can get back with a Dallas Machine. You discard 2 cards from your hand, and you put a traded card from your discard pile into your hand, and that way you're just helping get your Dark guys out, maybe late game. For Max Elixir, look at top 6 cards of your deck. Attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. Now, you're going to notice we only played 12 Dark, no DCE, so we're going all 12 straight Dark. So Max Elixir should most likely hit an energy because you play so many of them. 4 Trader's Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seekers, very standard cards. Trader's Mail just to help you speed, Acrobike for that speed as well. You combine these two. Woo! I mean, with Acrobike and Trader's Mail, you can see up to 6 cards in one turn. What? That's really cool. 1 AZ, put 1 Pokemon into your hand, discard all cards attached to it. Could pick up a very heavily damaged Darkrai. Now, you do have to discard those energies, but that does activate Dark Patches and Dallas Machine for the Dark Patch, which is pretty neat. 1 Lysander, 1 in, 4 Sycamore. So you're playing 4, 5, 6, 7 supporter cards, which might seem low, but you can thin your deck out pretty easily, and then use Shaman to help set up to draw cards. Alright, you play 2 Reverse Valley, you do 10 more damage to the active Pokemon, to your opponent's active Pokemon, and then you play 3 Fighting Fury Belts, so your Pokemon do 10 more damage to the active and have 40 more HP. And you're going to find out in the video why I'm saying active so much, because there's definitely a glitch going on, and I'm not sure why it's doing it, but it definitely says active, and this says active. For some reason, you can hit bench Pokemon for 40. Unless I'm crazy, I don't think these things work. And then 12 Dark Energies. It's a very straightforward kind of deck, like it's very easy to understand, but it's such a powerful concept. Turn 1, Night Spear, doing 90-30, and then follow up with the Dark Pulse the following turn. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be taking knockouts everywhere. But yeah, hopefully through this video, shout out to Amid one more time to, making top 32. I think I guess he had some rough. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure why he didn't make top 8, but he did. I really do appreciate that. But hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed this deck. Like I said, it's a really, really strong deck. Make sure you test it out for Expanded if you are going to go to the regionals coming up in May. Yeah, May. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, you're playing against Ben Sickens, playing a Water Dragon. Water, Dragon, Psychic, and Colors. This might be a Toad Giratina deck. Like, that's definitely the right combinations. The Water for Toad, Dragon for the Giratina, the Psychic for Hoopa. Okay, so-called heads. Alright, and they have the Hoopa sleeves too, so I mean, I definitely think it's some kind of size Giratina deck. And our hand is pretty bad. My opponent has no basic Pokemon. We're pressed done, and let's see what do they have. Okay, there's a Headringer, Super Scoop Up, Burbank City Gym, Tool Scrappers. Oh my goodness, that's not good for us. Alright, so we're going to try again. They're going to try again. And let's see, hopefully it's not a Toad. That'd be fantastic. We'll draw for the mulligan. And, oh, another Shea start. Alright, so Shea and Shea start. So we're going to Compressor. And with the Compressor, we're going to discard some supporter cards. Maybe a single Dark Energy to get a Dark Patch. We're going to discard a Professor Sycamore. And then maybe... man, I really don't want to discard other supporter cards because then we can't VS Seeker for them later. If they are Toad punching us. So I think I'm just going to discard another Battle Compressor, which might seem kind of strange. But like I said, I really don't want to draw into... Like, if I could draw to a supporter later on, that'd be a little bit better. We're going to put down the Darkrai. We are going to Acrobike, then Trainer's Mail, so that way you're digging deeper. We'll grab... Oh, man. We could grab a Trainer's Mail to guarantee some stuff. Or we can grab the Ultra Ball to guarantee a Keldeo. We'll grab the Ultra Ball. I think that might be a little bit better. Might seem weird. And with the Trainer's Mail, hopefully we get a supporter card. Okay, good. VS Seeker. Yes, alright. So VS Seeker coming down. We are going to Ultra Ball, discard Dark and Dark. And with this, we're going to grab a Keldeo. Alright, I saw it in the deck, so we'll grab the Keldeo. We'll put it down, put a Dark Energy on it, and then we'll VS Seeker for Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Come on down, Sycamore, and let's see what happens. Can we get multiple Dark Patches? Alright, let's see. Okay, we got 1 Dark Patch. We got a Fighting Fury, but we got a Baby Evital. We'll put down that guy, put down Evital. Fighting Fury about this guy. And then I think I'm just gonna put down the other Darkrai, retreat, rush in, and just pass. And let the Darkrai take a hit, and then we can start oblivioing the following turn. We didn't get a crazy turn one like you should, but sometimes it does happen. On to our bonus turn. Let's see what can they get. Now they do play Tool Scrapper, but we're not really worried about that. We have Keldeo with the Dark Energy, so that's good. Like I said, next turn we get Oblivwing, start attacking with the Evital, start powering up a Darkrai. The question is, can they get a total line? If they can't, well, we'll be in good position. There's an Ultra Ball, discarding an Ultra Ball and a Xerosic. Maybe get a Toad or a Giratina. I'm not sure what they're going to go for. There's a Hoopa, obviously. Hoopa. And Hoopa is going to search for 3 EX Pokemon. And let's see what those 3 EXs are going to be. Probably Toad, Giratina, and Shaman, most likely. Oh, Keldeo. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He flows Stone to rush in, retreat. We don't play lasers, so we don't have to worry about, really lasers weren't doing a lot of damage. So Keldeo, Giratina, Muscle Band going on to the Toad. Okay. A Super Scoop Up trying to pick up that Shaybe, and oh, they get the heads to pick up the Shaybe. They can put it back down and draw 4 cards with it. There's Shaman coming down. Going to draw those 4 cards. Can they get the DC or not is the question. If they do, I think I'm okay with this. DC going onto the active. I mean, they're not taking a knockout regardless. There's a Headringer going on this guy. Don't really care about that. A Crushing Hammer. Ooh, okay, tell us. Woo! Got kind of nervous. There's a Chorus. Going to get 8 cards off the Chorus. They're going to shuffle their hand into the deck and draw as many cards as they have Pokemon on the field. And there's 8 total. And there's a good old Quack for 50. Alright, but like I said, we can tackle Baby Evital this turn. It's probably our best out. Let's rush in. And I'm actually not going to Sycamore right now. I'm just going to attack with Evital, hold the other Dark Energy, and then next turn we can attack with it 3, 4, and then if we 9, 10, 11, 4. Yeah, we can't knock him out regardless next turn. So I'm going to Blibwing, do 30, attaching a Dark Energy to this guy. And then what I'm going to do next turn is attach a Dark Energy, and then Sycamore, hoping to hit the other Darkrai, and that way have both Darkrai's online. The one with the does a lot of damage if there's a lot of energies on the field, and he's also loaded this Giratina. We can actually use Evital, take a knockout. We do play multiple Dark Patches as well, which can take a knockout on the Giratina. And let's see what else does my opponent have. Let's see. I mean, they're gonna punch for 50. Doesn't really do anything. Not really concerned about that. So 50 damage coming down onto our turn. We get an Ultra Ball. We can put a Dark Energy in this guy. Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Can we get the other Darkrai or not? There's an Evital. We could power up the Evital and then let's see, 6 and then 9, 10. Oh man. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're going to put down the Evital, and I think we're just going to Blibwing to it. And then next turn, we'll start attacking with Darkrai. It's weird. Yeah, we'll do 30 there. What we'll do next turn is Night Spirit, do 90 and 30 to the Giratina. And then if he Super Scoop Ups, we can knock out this Giratina with the Evital. There's a DC going on to the Evital. There's a Hypno, Toxic Laser. It won't, if he gets a Laser, Verbank, he can knock us out this turn. There's a VS Seeker. Probably grab the Course. Yep, gonna get a Course. Gonna get 9 cards. But, I mean, he's only taking 1 prize on this. I'm actually A-okay with this for sure. Course, gonna get those 9 cards. And, let's see. What does our opponent do? Alright, so into the Giratina coming down. Headringer going on to the Evital, which kind of seems kind of bad. There's a Verbank, so he will get a knockout this turn. So, Quaking Punch, taking a knockout. He's only played 1 Super Scoop Up, which kind of concerns me, but I think he'll be okay. He's going to go down to 5. We're going to send to the Darkrai. And, yeah, like I said, ooh, we get a Reverse Valley. I don't know if that matters. We're going to put it down regardless. We're going to counter that Verbank. Let's put it down this way. Alright, so 9, 10, 11. We're doing 100. Ooh, we can take a knockout this turn on the Shaman. Put 30 damage on this guy, bring it down to 90, and then next turn we can knock out the Toad with the Darkrai. So yeah, let's do that. Let's bring up the Shaman. 9, 10, 11. Unless I did the math wrong. We're going to put a Darkrai on this Evital. And if he processes Giratina, we can take a knockout with the Evital next turn, maybe. We're going to take a Night Spear. Do 30 to the Toad. And that way if he promotes the Toad, we can knock it out with the Darkrai. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Alright. So taking 2 prize cards. Are we good? Are we good now? Okay, hopefully you heard me. But it did 40 to the Toad. I know, I think my game just glitched. But it did 40 to the Toad instead of the 30. There's a Lysander. Bringing it the Evital. Okay. There's a Quake Punch. Gonna do, what? 50 to it, okay. But we're okay with this. So we take a knockout. We're going to put down this Darkrai. We are going to rush in, retreat to this Darkrai, take a knockout, and put 30 damage on this Giratina. And we should be able to knock out... yeah, 30 on the Giratina seems fine. And we should be able to knock this guy out next turn with this Evital EX. So there's 110, 40. I don't think, once again, the 40 should be happening. I definitely don't think that's should be happening. Like, I definitely... Yep, don't think that should be happening. Let's see, Reverse Valley. This attack to your opponent's active Pokemon. Yep, that's active. And let's see. This one's active as well. So my opponent's going for a VS Seeker. He goes for a Lysander. He can take a knockout if he gets a Muscle Band or a Laser on this guy. Ooh. But can we knock him out with this Darkrai's question? There's a Verbank. He'll have the Lysander. Alright. Okay. How much HP is left? 130. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Ooh. We can knock him out with this Darkrai. Oh, man. There's a Ghetsis. So he actually is going for Ghetsis instead of the Lysander play, which I'm actually okay with. I think either way we can take a knockout this turn, no matter what the Evital or the Darkrai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, we take a knockout this guy. Yeah, we should be able to win the game. There's a Chaos Well. As long as we get an energy, we should be okay. 100 damage to our Darkrai, and let's see what happens. On to our turn. We get a Max Elixir. We're gonna play it. There's a Dark Energy. Now we have two options. We can go be greedy, go with this guy. Yeah, let's go with this guy instead. We're gonna try to take a knockout with this guy instead. Let's Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. We could attack with Evital this turn. We are going to Dark Patch. A Dark Energy on this guy. I'm not even sure how much damage we're doing, but we're going to see how much we can do with Darkrai. Instead of Evital, we could take a game with Evital, but we're going to go crazy this turn. Put a Dark Energy on this guy. Put down another Dark Energy. We will retreat into the Darkrai, and we will take a knockout using Dark Pulse. I'm not sure how much it's going to do. 220 damage, and there we go. Alright, so there's game number 1 with the Darkrai deck, and you see how strong it is. We were being Toad Punch, but we had answer to the Toad Giratina deck pretty easily. It's pretty easy matchup, but we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second, since that was kind of quick. Hopefully my computer does not glitch again. I apologize for that. My computer is not being my best friend right now. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. Alright, we're playing against Felipe. I'm not sure how to say the name, but playing a Lightning Grass Psychic deck. I'm not sure what kind of combination this is, but we lost the coin flip. We will be going second, but can we get that turn 1 attack off or not? That's the big question. I believe in us. Okay, now with that hand we can. Alright, we're going to try again. They're going to select their Pokemon, and they're going to notice we're playing Max Elixir, Compressor, Trainer's Mail. Alright, so we show no basic Pokemon. We'll try again on to take number 2. What do we get? Alright, ooh, wow, this hand is actually really good. I'll press done, and on to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's see, okay, so, ooh, a Virizion Genesect Sideswipe deck. Now, luckily, we don't play any, any lasers, so we don't have to worry about Virizion. It has the Verdant Wind ability, making it where it's not affected by special conditions. There's a Max Elixir with, oh no, energy on that guy. A Plasma Energy to pass onto our turn. Alright. Wait for it. Okay, Ultra Ball. Discard Dark. And a Dark. Hold on, let's try it. Hold on. Come on, computer. Don't fail me now. Alright, are we good? We're good. So we're grabbing Darkrai, okay. Man, we're getting this turn with Night Spear. We're getting off this turn. Alright, let's get this attack off. Let's go there. Get the Dark Patch. Put it on this guy. Wow. This happens, like, it might seem crazy that this is happening, but it does happen a lot. I mean, not usually with a Keldeo start, but double Dark Patch. Let's Sycamore. Can we get the turn 1 Night Spear? Alright, we get a Max Elixir if we get an energy, and yes, we got the energy. So we're going to put an energy on that guy. We are going to Trainer's Mail, then Acrobike. Once again, you want to Trainer's Mail, then Acrobike to draw more cards. We'll grab the Reverse Valley to do 10 more damage, and then we'll reverse Trainer's Mail. Looking for, okay, Fighting Fear Belt, sure, that works. Now, Fighting Fear Belt is actually interesting. It makes it where Genesect can't take a knockout on our Darkrai straight away. Dark Energy, Reverse Valley, putting it that way. We will retreat into the Darkrai, And we will Night Spear. Yep, we'll do Night Spear 110. And we'll put 30 onto the Genesect. Yeah, that seems fine. Now you're gonna notice I didn't put down either one of these Pokemon. I don't know. There's really no need to this turn. He could like maybe play a Lysander and a Silent Lab or something weird. I don't know. Don't want to take any chances. Don't want to put down this Pokemon. They're not really that needed. We see a Grass Energy going on a Virizion. We're gonna see an Emerald Slash doing a 50. Now next turn he can G-Booster to knock us out, but hopefully we could Power Up Darkrai to take a knockout. So there's a Grass Energy being attached. And onto our turn, what happens? There's a Dark Energy, and I guess what I'm going to do is put down these two now. Put down the Darkrai, put down a Dark Energy, and I'm going to end them. Now that might seem weird, but we need a new hand before we take a knockout, then going down to 2. Alright, let's see. We're going to attack this guy for 30, bring it up to 100. Alright, so we're going to Night Spear. I actually think, yeah, the 40 is still stacking on, which shouldn't be happening. Like, that should not be happening. But the thing was, if we snipe it twice for 60, it leaves us with 110 left, and then we can take a knockout with this Darkrai. So no matter what, we'd be able to knock out this Genesect this turn coming up because we have the Douse Machine to get back a Dark Patch, Dark Energy, Fighting Fury Belt. But he plays his own Fighting Fury Belt, but it goes into the Side Toad. There's a Max Elixir, looking maybe for a Grass Energy. Okay, so he fails that one, alright. Alright, okay. And, let's see what else he does. There's an Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard a Juniper to Lysander. Unless I'm wrong, and this Night Spear damage should be doing 40. But I don't see why it would. There's a Hoopa coming down. Going to search the deck for 3 EX Pokemon. And, let's see, what are they? What are they going to be? Maybe we should take a look one more time. I'm pretty sure, okay, 2 are active. Okay, so that's active. And this is active as well. Okay, so Hoopa, gonna search the deck for 3 EX Pokemon. There's a Genesect, Virizion, and a Shaybe coming on down. Alright, guys, join the game. Join the gang. There's a Virizion, Genesect, Shaman, drawn 4. Now, if he does stack with this, Genesect things be kind of weird, but I think we'll still be, like, really good to go. There's a Skylight. He's going to search for a G-Booster, most likely, but we can retaliate with a knockout this turn. A Skyo Bridge. Alright, is the G-Booster prize? Is it already in the hand? I'm not sure. I mean, G-Booster does 200 damage, but we're at 170. There's a G-Booster. Oh, he did have the G-Booster. Alright, so he's going to booster us for a knockout, but we have the Fighting Fury Belt, Reverse Valley, Dark Energy, Douse Machine to get back a Dark Patch, and we're going to take a knockout this turn. Like I said, even if we're doing 30 like we should be, we will still take a knockout this turn. Oh my goodness, there's a Dark Patch regardless. So, Dark Patch coming down. Gonna put Dark Energy on the Darkrai. There we go. Alright, so Dark Patch going there. We're going to Dark Energy. We are going to Fighting Fury Belt. We are going to Reverse Valley. And yeah, we're going to take a knockout this turn. And I think we're going to... Let's see. We could... let's Acrobike. I want to try to grab a Lysander this turn, if possible. Alright, so that's good. We're going to do a Compressor. And with the Compressor, we're going to discard the Lysander, then VS Seeker 4, and then we can Lysander the Shaman next turn to win the game. Alright, let's see. Is the Lysander in the deck? It is. There's a Lysander. We'll discard a Battle Compressor, and then probably another Compressor. Those two seems fine. Whatever. We'll discard those two. We will then VS Seeker for the Lysander for the next turn. Not for this turn. We're going to keep it for this turn. And we're going to probably smack the Toad for a knockout. But next turn we get Lysander, bring up the Shaman, win the game. So let's Night Spear, do it 110, and doing 30 to the Toad. Alright, but like I said, we would take a knockout regardless, 110, 40. Like I said, it shouldn't be 40. I'm like 99% sure. Unless I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Alright, so let's see, what does my opponent have this turn? There is a Side Toad coming up. Alright. There's a Tool Scrapper. Ooh, getting ready to the Fighting Fury Belt. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, that we maybe should have put the 30 onto the Shaybe. Kind of was a little too cocky, but there's a Plasma Energy. Okay, we're going to see a Quake Punch for just for 30. Another Genesect coming down. Yeah, we probably should have just put the 30 on the Shaman, Lysander. I definitely forgot about Tool Scrapper. That was a mistake on my part, and I apologize for that. But I still feel pretty confident. There's whatever, 40 damage. Alright. So on our turn, I'm going to put down the Evital, put a Dark Energy, And we're just going to Night Spear, do 100, and then we're going to do 30 to the Shaman. Next turn, we can Life Center, take a knockout. I don't think there's really any way he can really take a knockout for this turn, for sure. I could be wrong, and maybe there's some way he can take a knockout this turn. Unless he, like, energy switches, switch, grass energy, course machine. Oh, Max Elixir. Max Elixir could be a thing as well, but he needs to get a Shadow Triad as well to knock out the Darkrai with the G Booster. So we'll see if he gets that or not. That's the big question. Can he get the G Booster or not this turn? I don't think so. That's a lot of resources to count on. There's a VS Seeker, and let's see. He could be going for an N. A Lysander, okay. And I'm fine with the Lysander. I don't know who he's going to bring up. Going to bring up the Evital, but we could rush in, retreat, Lysander this guy, and win the game. I'm like 99% sure that's going to happen. Unless he drops a Silent Lab right now. And if he does that, then we're going to be in trouble. But there's a Grass Energy. We're going to see a Quake Punch doing 40 damage. But there you go. We're going to take another win with the Darkrai Evital deck. I mean, this deck is such a strong deck. I mean, I'm so glad that it made cuts. Alright, so we're going to rush in, we're going to retreat, and we're going to Night Spear, taking a knockout plan, the Speed Darkrai deck. There we go, my opponent conceded the game. I mean, he should have known we had a Lysander because we VS Secret for it, but he didn't have it in his discard pile. But there you go, there is Expanded Thursday. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I mean, we played against Toad Giratina, which definitely, like, super competitive, and this, you know, Verzian hasn't seen much play, but it did make top 8 at Florida Regionals. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks once again to Amid? Oh, man. Amid? Well, I don't know. Oh, man. I'm being dumb right now. But hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But hope you have a great day. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Fan Friday. It will be a State's question and answer video because I will be heading out. Actually, I'll be packing Thursday night, heading to Mississippi State. So if you're going to Mississippi State, I'll see you there. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Expanded Thursday. Hopefully you enjoyed this Darkrai, Speed Darkrai deck. I mean, game 1, we saw the power of the new Darkrai. We did 220 damage. I mean, that is pretty amazing. But hope you have a great day. Alrighty.